breaking news tonight in the scramble for a shelter in Spokane. The city confirms to 4 News Now tonight, Jules Helping Hands will stay on to operate the Cannon warming shelter. And this is despite recent concerns over some staff members' criminal histories.
Yeah, because of those concerns, the nonprofit was asked to vacate the building on Friday, but they didn't budge, and now they won't have to. Our Taylor Graham is live outside the center now with how we got here and what's next. Taylor.
Well, Aaron, Nia, it took a while for the city to even land on this building, the Cannon Center, as one of its shelters. Finding a group to staff it was a whole nother story. One homeless advocate I spoke with today compared the whole ordeal to a slow motion train wreck, one he says the city could have avoided.
This is life and death. This is the real deal. People are going to freeze if we don't get this resolved ASAP.
Now, city leaders say they've found that solution, meaning their scramble to find shelter and a group to tend to it has finally ended in the second week of November.
Everybody saw this coming. This is like a slow motion train wreck, and you're watching it.
Maurice Smith with the Spokane Homeless Coalition says he's been watching since the city's plans to turn this old grocery outlet into a shelter fell through.
All of this could have been avoided. All of this should have been avoided if people had not been asleep at the switch.
Smith believes city leaders woke up when they bought the Cannon Center and hired Jules Helping Hands to staff it. But that feeling only lasted for so long. Criminal allegations against 2 Jules staff members came to light. So the city wanted to look into their history, which includes a felony embezzlement conviction, and asked the group to leave the Cannon Center. They didn't. And for a few days, it seemed as though Spokane's homeless were about to be in limbo yet again.
Here we are in November, and all of these issues should have been resolved. All of the due diligence, all of the deep dive background checks, all of that should have been done back during the summer.
City leaders say they'll continue with the investigation. So far, they've found Jules hasn't broken its contract with the city, so they can stay and staff the center, just as long as they outline their policies and procedures to the city, develop a data reporting system, and provide proof of insurance policies required in an amended contract. Should all go according to plan, Smith believes this warming center could be the first step towards a long-term solution to homelessness in Spokane.
Let's get this warming center up and functioning, and then figure out, do we need to take the next step? And if the answer is yes, let's figure out the shortest route to making that happen.
Now, a member of Jules Helping Hands tells me tonight they expect to have those 3 city requirements done within the next 24 hours. Now, once that happens, they will be free to open these doors on November 22nd. Aaron.